video of Fred's wife, which I will play on the air.
That's what I'm waiting for.
And I will give you a play-by-play on that.
Fred's wife has changed roles in that play she's in.
Right. She rips off her clothes on a bar, and guys, naked, they're squeezing her ass.
They're touching her?
Yeah, wait. Did you see it yet, Fred?
I have seen.
Have you been there?
I've been there once, and I was drunk.
He got drunk.
I literally got loaded. I couldn't handle
Wow.
And you told me you weren't going to drink anymore.
it. I wasn't going.
But you had
Well,
to.
see,
I don't blame you.
Gotta have,
I
you know.
had to.
I got to tell you something, and I'm going to say something, and I swear to God I mean this. I love Fred. I do. He might
I don't know
not.
that he knows that.
I don't know that he'll ever know that, but I do love Fred. Fred is a good buddy to me. And Fred and I have been through the mill.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly he's put me through the mill. But Fred is a good guy. Deep down inside, Fred is one of the nicest, sweetest human beings on the planet.
His shirt off his back.
And I couldn't have been more happy for this guy when he got married to one of our listeners. Well, that's the truth.
It is true.
It is true. She was a listener of the show.
Do not deny that.
She called in for a dial-a-date. She met Fred, and Fred liked her. Listen, Fred's not a guy who isn't a put-downs. He really isn't. He didn't hold it against her that she was a groupie of mine.
Nope.
In fact, when she called in, you don't even know this, her father was on the phone with her.
Really?
Oh, yeah, the whole family loves the show. Her father was on the line with her, listening, monitoring, because he wasn't too thrilled with his daughter going out with Fred, right?
Matter of fact, he hung up
Right, in disgust.
in disgust.
Right.
He tried to disconnect the phone.
Oh, and we had to call her back. I remember
No, I think
that.
she tried to call
Yes,
the station back.
yes,
Yeah.
because it's very hard for a father
to think.
to think of his daughter being fouled by Fred.
Hey,
Let's be honest.
right.
You can't blame the guy. He's listened to the show, and everyone knows what Fred's reputation is on and off the air. So, it's I mean, I'd have a hard time with it.
Well, you know, just because people are still asking what does Fred do is no reason not to let him date your daughter.
There
Well,
you
you
go.
know what I mean, but he is bizarre. So,
Unique.
but I love the guy. And I got to tell you, I was happy when he married one of the listeners. And she's a sweet girl. Don't get me wrong. Cute. Used to be sweet. And this was not a girl who gave any indication she wanted to be an actress or a film star or anything like
One
this.
of the reasons that I was attracted to her, if you listen to the old dial-a-date, is because she seemed
Normal.
the most normal.
She wasn't in
Right.
the business.
You were telling him to go for the va-va-voom
Right.
girl.
Yes.
And this was the girl who was most laid back, actually.
In retrospect, I could have saved myself a lot of anguish had I done
I
that.
got right to the chase.
Right.
Let me put on my sunglasses, Fred, for this, because this will most surely be on E, and I don't want to look bad.
Well, let me say, I have been wondering what Fred's reaction is to her newfound career. And I haven't really been able to gauge it. But this morning I was given some information. Fred is really upset about this.
Oh, let me tell you.
Proud.
Well, let me tell you something, Robin, which
not
will
happy.
back that up. I know he's not. He can't possibly be.
I wasn't sure.
So I said to Gary, hey, listen, it's promotion for his wife's play. All of a sudden, he gets married to this Allison.
Right.
And God bless her, she suddenly wants to be an actress. All of a sudden. This girl never wanted to be an actress before. Now she wants to be an actress.
Yeah. New occupation.
Fred introduced her to Jackie's wife, who wants to be an actress. And you know what it is?
That infection.
Yeah, there's a lot of
I
wives.
think they feed on one
Jackie's wife is a lovely girl. Let me tell you
The
something.
Martling household jumped to the
I've had
Norris
fights with
household.
Nancy on the Jackie's wife and stuff, but I'm going to tell you what I think of her. I happen to think she's a really lovely girl, but I'm going to tell you something. She's no actress.
Nice
She
hands.
is an actress,
Yeah.
and she's a good one.
Oh, boy.
She is a housewife, and she thinks she's a businesswoman, but all she does is Jackie's tapes, and she thinks she's an actress, but she really isn't.
You're saying she's delusional.
Yeah, she's delusional. The woman's close to 40 now, and no one is. She's not on Friends, okay? So it would have happened already. But she's got the security of Jackie works his ass. Jackie's a very
Jackie
talented
allows her
guy.
to be an actor.
And Jackie, listen, they don't have kids, this kind of thing, so Jackie pumps some money her way, and Jackie's a nice guy.
He loves his wife.
Loves his wife. He does. The guy loves his wife, as Fred loves his wife.
Yeah.
But Jackie knew what he was getting when he got married, so I don't feel bad for Jackie.
Right. She was always
She was
in
always
the
Miss
business.
Show Business,
No
in the
mystery.
business.
No
right.
mystery.
But I think Fred's wife met up with Nancy, and he said, oh, I can do stuff like that.
She's an actress. I'm an actress.
Then I'm an actor. Really, anybody could be an actress, if that's your definition of an actress, which is going around in these little roles, these
Right.
right? Come on. Am I right, Jackie?
No.
Okay.
He can't.
He's gotta go.
All right, understood.
He can't.
No, if I love Nancy, and she knows I love her.
Being an actress is because of Nancy?
Yes,
this is
absolutely.
That's
I'm
This
giving
is
you my
Howard's
theory. My
This is
theory,
Howard's
Jackie.
theory.
Jackie, my theory. My theory.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Just a theory, my friend.
He made that clear at the very beginning.
I told you, you know I like your wife. I'd love to sleep with your wife.
Beautiful girl. Where will you be taking your clothes off, Nancy?
Home later.
Go for the 500.
You can come if you want.
She's a beautiful girl. But she's a nice, beautiful girl for Long Island. And you don't have the balls to tell her she's not an actress, but I have the balls. I helped Jackie out this way.
Is
You're
Robin
not
an
helping.
actress?
You're
Robin?
not
Yes.
Robin is not an actor. Robin is an all-around performer. Robin is not primarily an actress in the sense that she goes out and she wouldn't be going and doing movies. But Robin is an actress in that she has got a job in the business. She's a most prominent, I would say, newscaster in radio, if not the country. And she does something unique. She's got personality. She's got knowledge. She's got education. She talks into a microphone beautifully. She's a broadcaster. She's a personality.
Suffice it to say, I do something.
She does something, but earns her a living.
Whatever.
You understand? She's made it. You're going to compare Robin because she's a woman to Nancy, your wife?
I mean, I'm as much an actress as you are an actor. You've taken roles.
I got news for you. I've seen both. Yeah, you're much more of an actress than he is an actor.
That's full.
Come on. Did you see her in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yes.
She was great.
Oh.
You think I'd put her in my movie? She wasn't a good actor?
The guy from the movie of the week didn't see Fresh Prince.
Oh, get out of
Oh, I know you're.
And you know why
very
he's
upset
attacking
and
you?
jealous,
He's
because we're talking about Nancy.
here. No, because you're a woman.
But it's because we're talking about Nancy, and I'm the woman. I'm the show wife.
Right.
So we have to
Right.
disparage.
So he's
Nancy.
gonna disparage you because
That's
you're
right.
my wife.
That's right.
All right.
After you do your movie, will you let Nancy call and critique your acting?
Absolutely. Not that her critique.
It is
Her critique means
9:13.
nothing.
He critiques everything else.
Her critique means nothing.
But Nancy is like
She's
anybody
a trained
sitting.
actress. She's
But
a
where
good
did she
actress.
train? Where did she train?
One of those places.
Okay.
It was a school
Listen,
on a matchbook.
I think she's a terrific actress, but you will admit that her career hasn't exactly taken off.
No, it has.
Okay, fine. All right, let's leave it at that.
That guy just stuffed that right down in her. Oh my
In
goodness.
her butt.
The new book, Howard Stern's Miss America, is on sale now.
The nomination
Miracle. I haven't felt like this since Mom and I won.
For only $29.95. You'll also receive absolutely free Celebrity Homes Revisited, a tour that includes the homes of Jeffrey Bean, Pavarotti, and Cher.
Call toll-free 800-641-4444. That's 800-641-4444.
Let me see your body that you're taking off your clothes on stage. Let me see. Man, you must.
You might as well do that for us here.
Could you take off your clothes? Why? You do it on stage. Do it for the camera.
Then it's acting.
Oh, then it's acting? Your wife is taking her clothes off on stage?
Fred, you've lost control.
I literally went and saw her New Year's Eve. I had to get drunk.
Really?
It was too much.
I've never
And does she make out with guys while?
No, that's the only good thing.
I think that's better.
Why
I
didn't
don't
we
know.
know
I
about
don't know.
this so we could get the E-cameras down there?
I didn't know that they had done this, Howard. I hadn't seen Allison,
just happened on
but I've seen
vacation.
John's
Oh.
girlfriend.
Yeah?
It's unbelievable. She gets to the top of the bar, lifts up her, takes her dress off, and she's in G-string and a bra.
Take your pants off. What's the big deal? I mean, you do it every... Why is that a big deal? It's TV. I got a TV show.
There's a camera.
Come on.
Howard, maybe if you offer some money, like you know.
Oh, okay. I'm casting for a play. I would like to pay you $100 to take your pants off. Yeah, well, what do you get a night in Tony and Tina's wedding?
The producer's here. I don't know. Ask him.
What did she get, Fred? What's that? Well, how much money does she get for taking her clothes off every night?
I know what those guys make a week around.
What is it?
I mean, I'm guessing, but if they make around $250 a week.
So if I'm offering $100 for just one audition, that's pretty good money. 500. Dominic's 500. Give her the 500. $500 right there.
Don't look at Fred now. You didn't ask him about this
My
part.
answer is no.
What do you mean your answer?
$500.
This is acting.
She could take 2 weeks off.
Come to the show. You'll see it all, Howard. I swear. I'll do it all.
It's $500. You are an actress now, baby.
Fred married into a situation where he had a really...
He was marrying a regular girl.
A regular girl. I know exactly what was... Now, all of a sudden, she decides she's going to quit her job. She's going to do it. She's now an actress.
But you have to wonder, because this bug overtook her like it was malaria.
Right. And as a result of her wanting to be an
Dengue
actress...
fever, actually.
In fact, I noticed that Jackie's wife is jealous because Allison, Fred's wife, is actually doing better. She actually has a professional job.
She's stripping.
Your wife's dying that she can't get in one of these plays. Why? You know,
I wish his wife was stripping.
Right.
Instead of mine.
Now, we'll get her a role in one of these plays, too.
Great.
All right?
But, you know, it's funny because I remember seeing Allison during this period before she got into this play.
Yeah.
And all of her conversation now revolved around acting.
Yeah, acting. She had the acting bug. So one of these smart promoters of Tony and Tina's wedding said, hey, Fred's wife wants to act. I got a role for her.
Hey.
She stands there on stage in a nun's uniform, and a guy, an Italian guy, hits on her and makes out with her.
You don't want to be.
You don't want me? You don't want to kiss me, too?
I don't want to kiss you.
You don't want to kiss me?
No. I kissed you once before, remember? I threw up all over you. Don't you remember?
Right.
So, all right. She goes on this. And...
It takes a lot of training to do that, by the way.
Right. It really was... you know what it was? It wasn't even acting.
And mind
It was
you,
making
there
out with a guy.
are major characters who
Yeah.
have lots of lines and carry this play
Right.
along, and then there are these peripheral roles that anybody could do.
They're extras.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, not only does his wife, and I've shown this on the E! Show, I'm sure most of the audience has seen it, who gets E!
Yeah.
Lo and behold, his wife not only gets this role, but she jumps into it with a verve and a, you know, she's into it.
With a vengeance.
With a vengeance. And, you know, not having seen the play before, she makes out with this guy for like, what is, how long, Gary, get in here. We timed how long, do we have that clip
Probably
first?
about 2 minutes.
Can you do that one first? All right, here, I'm going to play the clip. This is, I went out and I taped, don't look at the screen yet,
right.
because it's very upsetting what's going to be going on here
Oh,
in a minute.
God.
Now, okay, here we are.
Oh, geez.
Now, this is a tape of the girl who took over his wife's role as the nun.
All right.
Time exactly how long.
Fred, you got a timer?
Yeah, Fred, this is, you're going to use this in your divorce.
I definitely, I'm looking for.
Watch this guy.
This is the new girl.
This is the new girl in the role that Fred's wife had. Watch how long this is the exact, Fred, I didn't change this tape. I just want you to watch it.
Could you move a little bit, Jackie?
Go ahead. There she is. She kisses the guy. She fights him off. The nun fights him off.
Doesn't look like she's into it.
All right.
That looks pretty chaste.
All right. And now watch. It's over. That's the end of the role. How long
7 seconds.
Doug, how long was that?
That's 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
All right.
That's what I said.
All right.
Now this is Fred's wife doing the
Fred, no, this is, do we have Fred's wife doing the kiss?
I think that's
All right.
it.
Here is Fred's wife doing the kiss. Now time how long she sits there and makes out with this guy. Go ahead. Watch.
For initial contact.
There's his wife right there in the corner, Robin.
Yeah, I see it.
All right. They're making out.
Wait.
All right, here we go. Look at this.
Lip contact.
Look at it. Well, it's going on. I mean, there's fondling going on. This is the scene. Well, you didn't see this in the other scene.
No.
Look what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
There is an excitement. Look what's going on here.
She's having a good time.
She is doing a whole long, involved scene. This scene, by the way, is rolling, ladies and gentlemen at home. We are now
still going on.
Still going on. They haven't even gotten to the lip lock. He's groping her, fondling her ass.
Look, now she's getting into it.
Look at
She's
this.
got a
Look at this.
cigarette.
Now, look at what's going on.
That's when I get.
And look at Fred.
Poor Fred.
Fred is sitting in the audience.
In pain.
In pain. Yeah. You know, he's putting on a good face. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
No, I was getting sick to my stomach.
But she's still doing it.
Right.
And it's right in front of Fred.
It's a joke, and no one's even watching this.
Yeah, the play's going on elsewhere.
Right.
Hands on his ass.
Right.
Whoa.
It's still going on.
Now, this is easily 40 seconds already.
40?
I think
We're up to 50.
50? See, I didn't count.
It's still going on, by the way.
No, oh, Lord.
It's still going on. They're still attacking each other and kissing. I'm telling you, all right.
And
I
that
watched
other
this.
girl, 7 seconds.
It's still going on, by the way. Still going on.
It's not over.
No, it's easily 2 minutes.
It goes on and on. You can turn this off now. I can't tell you how long it goes on.
Oh, my
Look at the
goodness.
crowd. Look at this. It is still going on. Now, you tell me 7 seconds compared to what?
We're
At least
into
a minute.
minutes.
At least a minute and a half.
That's porno.
Look at this.
Oh, look at that. Forget it.
I thought we stopped it already.
Forget it.
And look at the good-looking guy.
Open mouth kissing.
Right.
Oh, cool.
It's still going on. Fred, I don't mean to. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I sat back in my office watching this. I really do love you.
Yeah.
I was sick to my stomach.
Look.
Look at this.
That's the way I feel.
It's still going on.
And
I don't know what's worse.
She's getting red.
I don't know
She's
what's-
really turned on.
I don't know what's worse, like seeing her kiss or seeing like those guys in the back standing there, like grinning from ear to ear, going like, "I'm digging this."
Is there any direction for the role? What do they tell him?
No, you know what it is? This is not acting.
This is not even the part of the play.
This is Tony and Tita's wedding. People walk around and watch different things. Look at this. He's still making out with her.
Give me a break. Give me a break. It's like after a while, it's like you don't know what to do.
You know what it is? It's another guy sitting there making out with your wife, and it's upsetting.
And he's having a good time.
Yeah, you know what? If it had been 7 seconds, you say, okay, it's a way to start.
Ha ha ha.
Right.
Very funny.
Look at this.
And this is going on 8 times a week.
Doug, how long are we up to now?
2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes. Now, the other scene
Now it's over.
Now it's over.
Fine.
She looks like she's been raped.
Look at her.
Yeah.
Now she's wiping her mouth and staring at her husband.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
It's like, you know what she looks like? I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, Last Exit to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
The scene after the whore gets raped. That's what she looks like every time.
And then she kisses you.
I'm real thrilled.
How'd he taste?
And then she breaks off with you in 5 seconds.
Yeah. There you go.
She's done with you.
It's like,
Hey, Romeo.
had it, seen it, done it.
Watch this, Jackie. Look at this. Now she's pulling down a guy's pants, simulating oral sex.
Video conferencing technology used in the production of the Howard Stern.
So I watched this tape back in my office. I watched it alone.
Yeah.
And I got crazy from it. I don't like what's going on. So then I said, let me see this new, they gave her a new role.
New role.
Right.
Now,
She did so well in the last one.
she rips off her clothes on a bar, and guys, naked, they're squeezing her ass.
They're touching her?
Yeah, wait. Did you see it yet, Fred?
I have seen.
Have you been there?
I've been there once, and I was drunk.
He got drunk.
I literally got loaded. I couldn't handle
Wow.
And you told me you weren't going to drink anymore.
it. I wasn't going.
But you had
Well,
to. I don't blame you.
Gotta have,
I had to. It was like, the first time I saw it, I was going like,
He's really upset. This is not a bit.
This is what I didn't know.
when she was on the bar, it's going like, oh, this is kind of cute. This ain't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Did you talk to her about this? I mean, seriously, this new role?
What it was is like, it happened over the vacation. They did a big, a role switch.
Did she tell you about it?
Yeah, she told me about it. She said, oh, I'm going to be playing Maddie. And I'm going like, oh, really? Oh,
And Maddie is the one who rips her clothes off.
right. And that's the role that John's
Girlfriend had.
knock-up girlfriend had.
Right.
I saw the play twice, and I don't remember this.
Well, I'm going to show it to you.
Well, it's because the focus originally was on, my
Something
wife
else.
basically making out with strangers.
And you know what it is? Listen, and you'll see even this new role is not acting. Taking your clothes off and having your ass
This
squeezed.
is, she's a minor character in the play. The play is about a wedding, right?
Right.
And really, it's the immediate members of the family and the bride and the groom.
Now, as long as she's been in this play, don't you think if she had an acting ability, they would give her a speaking role?
One of those roles.
Right.
Well, I wish they would, because I'm really getting sick of it.
Are you?
I truly
Did you
am.
say anything to her? Did
I
you tell
told her I'm not happy about it, but what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to make her quit?
No.
Because if you make her
Then
quit,
she'll hate you.
then she's going to hate me and she's going to resent me, and that's not going to go anywhere. But in
But
the meantime,
now she's
this
doing
is
it.
good-
It's
this is
you're
really,
hating her and resenting her.
You're up to here with it, right?
I am.
Because every night she's up.
I've got more tolerance than she does when it comes to things like that.
Oh, my
But
God.
It's like, I don't know.
You haven't had a wife since August. And she's never home because she works opposite hours.
Yeah. She sees more action in the play than she does at home.
Well,
Right.
it looks
I never see her.
that's why she
Because
doesn't
when she's
need
not
you.
doing that
Did you
crap,
see that makeout
when
scene?
she's not, yeah.
I mean, that's unbelievable. Now the guy is
and
ripping her.
there's a guy just undressing her.
There's a guy. Now she's naked.
Jackie Martling's wild 78-minute comedy CD or cassette is only $10 plus $3 shipping and handling. Buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING.
I got to tell you, Allison, I don't like what I'm seeing.
Huh?
I don't like any of this. I don't like it. I don't like what I'm seeing. How come this new girl is on for 7 seconds? She gave the guy a peck on the lips, and then she ran away.
Well, if I gave you an explanation, you wouldn't take it anyway, so it's different.
He's getting fed up, and I tell you, I saw the tape. I got upset, especially this new role of yours.
Yeah?
Well, I mean, you're
Well, I
naked.
haven't seen that yet.
You know what it is? She wants it. I'm going to show it to you now. Roll the tape. Fred, you've seen this for drunk, right?
I've seen it in drunk, but I've seen enough to know.
I'll tell you, your body
How do you
looks great.
feel that your husband has to get drunk in order to watch you do your
All
job?
right, here she is being dragged up onto
All right, so on the
a
tape.
bar. She looks great. Don't get me wrong. Beautiful girl. She's shaking and wiggling her ass. Look at this.
Shaking a groove thing.
But this is not acting. No offense.
I can't even see her face.
No, and she's shaking her ass, and look what she's doing. She's pulling off her dress. Look at this, Fred.
Her pants are coming down.
I really have a hard time watching.
Look at this.
Guys, she might as well be at Scores.
I keep saying it, you get more money there.
That guy just stuffed that right down in her. Oh my goodness.
In her butt. Look at that. Look at that. And look at what she's doing. That's a porno.
Shape, huh?
She is in good shape. Well, she works with a trainer every day.
Oh, my trainer. Annette Lang from Equinox. The best.
Please.
And
you're paying her.
She's the best.
Look, she looks great. And you got your stomach nice and flat.
Yeah. This woman is awesome.
Oh, now she's...
Now a guy is grabbing her ass and hauling her over a bar. Now, wait, it gets worse.
Now, this is the second part, right?
Yeah, this is coming. Oh, yeah. This is just... Now watch. Now she dances and does a strip.
This is the part I can't take.
Watch this, Jackie. Look at this. Now she's pulling down a guy's pants, simulating oral sex, rubbing her tushy into his private area. Now the guy is ripping her.
There's a guy just undressing her.
There's a guy. Now she's naked. Well, she's in a thong and a bra.
Yeah.
And she's
tights on. I mean, I
wait till these guys start grabbing her ass. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah,
He's humping her.
They
Look
make
at
a
it.
sandwich out of her.
Look at Fred.
Oh man.
Look at what he's doing. Look what he's doing to your wife. He's humping her.
But you don't feel, I mean, it's not like you're getting aroused by it. Can I?
Yeah, okay.
Maybe you're not.
I'm really not.
I am.
Well,
Look at this.
Good.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Now she's on the floor with her legs spread.
What kind of acting is this?
And there it is. That's it. That's the role.
What is that? What did
It's not acting.
do?
Well,
That-
wait a minute.
that
This
is not
an
acting.
excerpt of the role. I mean, you didn't see the fine acting in between.
Oh, here's the acting where she's rubbing into this guy's groin.
I see.
I got to tell you, I saw this. I got upset for Fred. I did. I got upset.
What purpose does that play?
But I mean, it's
in the play.
First of all, it's not forever. I'm not going to do this forever.
For how long you been doing it?
Well, just this part, I've only been doing like a month. I'm gonna, I'm not.
Do you
saying
say anything?
Huh?
Do you have any speaking lines?
Well, yeah, but mostly it's all improv. It's just improvisation,
See crotch rub into it.
What do
That's
you,
improv.
Freddie? It sounds to me like you can't even talk to your wife about it.
You want to?
Well, I mean,
we do discuss it, but it's like it's only going to go so far because it's like the end result would be to say
Is he
quit
gonna
or
make
not.
me quit? Then if he makes me quit, then I'm gonna,
Would you quit if he asked you
Then
to?
she's going to hate my guts.
Would I quit? if
You
he
wouldn't
asked
quit,
me
would you?
to?
You love that play more than you love Fred.
That's not true.
That is true. All right, Fred wants you to quit. He
That's
can't say it.
not
He
true.
slipped me a note, said, please ask her to quit.
I can't say that.
So will you quit today?
That's not him. I know that's not. He wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but what do you want from the
wouldn't do
guy?
that.
He doesn't like it. He's had it.
I mean, what if I got into, a movie and I had to do this next?
Yeah, but
Al
you're doing it.
Pacino,
It's a movie
And it was Al Pacino, okay.
With
Would you-
Al Pacino,
would you do
Travolta,
that?
that'd be great.
That would be great. All right.
This is not
I don't
acting.
think Al Pacino would do a movie where he had to throw you
I
across
can't
the
even hear
floor.
you, Robin.
Can't hear Robin.
Robin is
Robin's.
like not.
Oh, I know
can't
why.
hear at all.
All right, now you can.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I don't think Al Pacino would be in this kind of movie.
Well, he had to start somewhere, right?
Well, keep doing it.
Oh,
It's not acting. It certainly hasn't improved your acting chops any. It's just
Yeah, I
ripping
mean,
off your
how
clothes
does
and having guys squeeze your ass. Seriously.
I think this is preparing you for Scores. I don't think it's preparing you for
Yeah. I mean,
Broadway.
it gives her a reason to get in shape and stuff, but.
Well, it's good for the time being.
All right. Well,
It's
do
a
what you
step-
want.
It's a stepping stone,
Fred, so you don't care, huh?
I do
He
care.
does care.
I
mean,
definitely
he does.
care.
He's not
The guy had to
happy.
get loaded to watch you do your
He
play.
knows how I feel
He's
because she
not
even said to
happy
me, she
about
says
it.
afterwards, she goes, so you got loaded tonight. It's like,
And she's hanging out with all these guys
what was
at
the
the
reason?
They're
theater.
rubbing her up every night.
Yeah, and she's got all these new friends who rub her ass. And it's a joke.
I'm not hanging out with all these guys. I mean,
It's a stepping stone out of marriage. That's what it's a stepping stone.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Are you thinking about divorce, Fred?
am I thinking about it? I don't know if I would divorce because it would cost me money.
Oh boy, gee, thanks. What do I come with a price tag now?
Are you so upset that you're thinking of cheating?
Want to know something? I wouldn't cheat. I wouldn't cheat. I wouldn't cheat.
That's why she can do this.
Yeah, because
There's
you're a
no
wimp.
danger for her.
My wife was doing this.
She is not in danger of losing anything.
That gives me a guilt-free ticket.
But
I'm
not
in Amy Lynn's
cheating.
apartment the next day.
I'm not cheating. I mean, I don't.
No.
No, because everybody's watching.
But let's put it this way: if you saw me doing that with some other girl
I'd freak.
in a play, you'd
I'd
flip.
freak. I know.
Every night,
I know.
and it's not even acting.
She's come
You're
to
right.
shows where
Did I tell you?
I played, I played a gig or something like that,
Oh,
and
please.
people just come up and ask me for an autograph.
And
Yeah.
she's
she
right
flips
there
out.
beating them
She
off.
gets jealous.
She's so right. It's not even funny.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's
Double
like I'm supposed to be
standard.
made
You mean
of
if a girl
stones.
comes up and asks for your
If a girl
autograph?
comes up and asks me for an autograph, she acts like, oh, well, she was coming on to you. Oh, and it's like, give me a break.
So do a few of these broads, and then she'll stop. And maybe go home and make a life for you
Yeah,
two.
make her think that
maybe
she
what it
doesn't
comes
have
down
you
to-
lock, stock, and barrel,
We
Fred.
did a show like 2 years ago, and the girl had to kiss him on stage. I couldn't
So
even
then,
deal with it.
so good.
Right.
All right, yeah, do what you want.
And what's worse is, like, I know that face that guy has on. That's the same face you see on the other guys that scores.
Right.
307.
I'll tell you one thing. I wouldn't let my kids go to this play. I never saw
Why?
such nonsense.
There's lots of kids.
Yeah, I want my kids seeing you running around in
Believe
a
it or not,
thong, getting your
I mean,
ass
I was
squeezed.
actually, I seriously was shocked because I'm saying this is supposed to be like a PG kind of play.
No, that's no
and I
PG
saw
play.
that, I'm going like, give me a.
Now when a girl's running around with a breast sticking out of her and her ass sticking out like that,
People
I
that
wear-
stick
Having
dollar
people
bills in her thong.
and a thong, I don't want my kids seeing that.
Yeah, but I have tights on underneath. I mean, I wear less at the beach, you know.
Yeah, well, but you don't have some guy grabbing
Yeah,
your
but
ass
everybody
and
else
rubbing his
Everyone
crotch
else
into
isn't
you,
clothed, and they're not rubbing themselves up against you either.
and under the guise of acting.
Right, I mean,
And anyone
she's
could do
down
this.
to a bra right there.
Any
What's
stripper
more?
could do this part. I mean, I don't see how this is acting.
I mean, look, you're right. Any stripper could do this part, but you know they have to. Also...
They're using your name because you're associated with my show. Well, that's good. You know, you were smart when you planned it out and called that dial a date and got yourself into acting.
That for me
Oh boy, you know.
Marry someone from our show and then get into an acting position.
You know, I mean, what do you think I plotted?
And then you take all the money and then you pay this personal trainer. I mean, what good is it to Fred?
Well, she looks good anyway.
I look good. I mean, at least I'm not.
Yeah,
you know,
you look good. So Fred could get a
Fred
lot of
doesn't
good-looking
get the
girls.
touch, he never sees you.
Yeah.
Oh come
You
on.
know, when a guy gets married, he wants more than a girl who looks good. He wants someone who'll do some stuff like cook and crap.
I do cook.
Yeah?
I'm a great cook. I'm a fabulous cook. When I put my mind to it.
She's such a sweet girl, but
She's
she's
never around
changed.
to cook.
Right.
Oh, come on. I haven't changed.
You're a sweet girl. I like you, but
Say one
you're not
thing.
an actress. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I knew you were going to
You're
say
not.
that.
You're not
I
an
know.
actress.
Fred's wife's taking my clothes off. I knew you
Right.
were going to say that.
Well, let me see you act. I've never seen you act
Well,
once.
put me in your movie. I'll act.
I'm not putting. Yeah, that's why I want amateur
You gotta
hour.
take the risk.
Everyone. I'm the one who's got to take the risk on everybody.
Well, yeah, you don't. But I mean,
Now, I could
you
use a couple of.
see me act.
I know actors from non-actors.
I am a great actress. You don't know.
All right. Well, no one knows, evidently.
A couple of people have seen it.
All right, Allison. Good luck.
All right.
I got truly upset when I saw it. I'll be
I
honest
hope
with you.
this leads
Sorry,
to something.
I didn't mean to
I do
upset
too.
you guys.
Yeah, I hope this leads to something more than a stripping job.
Oh yeah, well, you know,
All right, Allison.
getting a big agent.
There it is,
I
Allison.
mean, to hurt your husband like this, there ought to be some good payoff.
Allison Furman, a popular name these days,
There
at the
you
Mark
go.
Furman.
There you go. That's it.
Who was nightly in Tony and Tina's wedding, the happy humping grounds of Broadway.
Go
Thank
out
you.
there and feel her ass.
Right.
Twice on
If you want to, go to
Saturday.
the show and feel her ass.
Twice on Saturday, twice on Sunday. Anybody touches her ass, I'll find
You know, wouldn't it be bad if you married her and she was into this kind of crap? Like
Yeah, you
Jackie's
married
wife.
her.
If you went
That
into
way.
it expecting it.
Can I just say one thing? I was, you know, I mean, when he married, well, I was working in the business.
No,
know?
you weren't.
Yes, I was.
All right, thank you.
But you had your
Howard,
clothes on.
why can't you just listen to what I say for me?
Why are you so hoarse? Is that from all the working out?
She's busy. She's working and dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from all the working out.
It is.
She's losing her voice.
Well, look, I mean,
I'm
that guy
losing my
throws her
voice.
around pretty good there. That's a strenuous role.
It is.
It's a very strenuous role.
Yeah. All right. Well, you look good.
Thank you. Thanks.
Listen, she gets hoarse. It's chilly when she's nude. To be honest with you. All right. Very good, Allison. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Good luck.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Look at that guy.
Looks like he's finishing up.
Jackie loves
Yeah, Jackie loves this.
He loves this.
Well, his wife does the same stupid
Yeah,
job.
she gets
Hope
in her
your wife gets a
lingerie and
horror
shakes her
roll
tail
sometime
feathers.
too,
What do you
Jack.
mean?
You'll see how good it
If
feels.
they offered this role to Jackie's wife, she'd
Oh, yeah.
orgasm.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Oh, yeah.
already done it.
All I know is one time he saw his wife just kiss a guy.
I freaked out.
And he
I
freaked
admitted
out.
That.
Right.
And he
I
freaked
told
out.
But at least this is bad, Fred.
I came in.
I
Seriously, it's bad.
I agree.
This is embarrassing. I don't know.
It's humiliating. Embarrassing is too kind a word.
Yeah.
Look at her. Running around
And the
in
weird part is she's enjoying it.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a bad ass.
Oh, she's got a great ass. That's the part that stinks.
Yeah, Fred had to
getting
marry her to get
Yeah,
that.
I had
ass.
to marry her to get that ass.
Look at these guys. She's doing that. Some acting.
She's like a rubber doll there.
You know, and what's worse is, like, I know that face that guy has on. That's the same face you see on the other guys that scores.
Right.
That same stupid, contented look.
Let's hire her for the next party. I'd like to.
And they just throw her around. I mean, look at that.
Then they throw her on the floor like she's a piece of trash.
Mm-hmm.
And that ain't much of a bra. She could come out of that.
No, I'm sure she has.
You know, it'd be bad if she did it once.
What?
It'd be bad if she did it once.
And she does it 8 times a week.
But, you know, it's just not even acting. That's my point. If they gave her a couple of lines, fine. Let her do it. I can understand that's acting. This isn't acting. This is like running around naked, letting guys grope you. You know what it is? It's a really cool way to, like, have other guys touch you and stuff.
Yeah.
It's creative.
Face on her.
You know what it is?
My
It's
goodness.
like, I think she really thinks that this is like a legitimate play, and she's really acting.
But that's all rationalization.
She has acting ability, but it's
and she's kidding herself with this. So what's the point in doing this? My point is, you know what? She'd be better off being in an acting class every day.
That's right.
Than doing this.
I wish.
Yeah, think about it. Because this is not acting.
There are a million ways to act if you want to act. You don't have to do this.
Right. I mean, if she really wanted to be an actress, jumping up on a bar and shaking your ass is not...
You couldn't take her to California.
Get her apart. Does she go to an acting school?
She did.
And now she's busy
she
with
does
this.
because she's finished. She's
Because
an
now
actress.
she's already an actress. She learned everything.
She doesn't have time to take any more acting courses. She's stripping and working out.
Look at that. That's acting, all right. I've seen many girls act that way.
And quite frankly, there's another issue here that really pisses me off, is that the producers are making money off her because I talk about it on the air.
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
I'm thrilled with that, too.
Let them advertise. This is the last I talk about it. Look at what's going on here. That's some acting. Look at what she's doing with her lips.
And everybody's just got a hand on.
Yeah. Every guy's like fondling his. Look at what he's doing with her ass.
That's great.
I forget. Turn this tape off. Really, seriously, I don't want to torture my man.
That's great.
Squeezing his wife's ass.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Throwing her around like one of those blow-up dolls.
Take an acting class.
There you go.
At least he'd be doing some lines and some roles and some plays.
It'd be demanding. If you think so much of your talent, don't do this crap.
Yeah. All right. Fred, I'm sorry.
I appreciate it.
And I will never do that again. It's enough.
Until they change the role.
Yeah, if they change the role again, I gotta
The next one, they'll be involved penetration, I'm sure.
Seriously, do you agree with me? I mean, do you think that's acting? In all seriousness, Jack.
It's weird. I'm sure she's doing it because she thinks that
It
this
is.
will get her another role, and I hope it does.
I wish it did.
But it doesn't seem to.
What
who
kind
would
of role
see
do
this
you
and-
think
yeah.
it'll get her?
Who would
Anything
see
but
this and be
this,
inspired
is my
to... What would you...
Didn't Stuttering John's girlfriend do this role?
Yeah, and now she's pregnant.
And let me ask you, no, but in all seriousness, and she didn't have any lines or anything?
No, she did have lines. She, you know, she was like...
How come your wife doesn't get any lines?
No, she does have lines.
Oh, she does?
She does. There are actually... this is probably a more, I don't know, high-caliber role than The Nun was. It's like maybe one of the top 5 principals in the play after Tony and Tina. She might be 4th or 5th.
Really?
Oh, so she does have some lines.
She does have lines, but...
She says, where am I...
I don't really care.
Yeah, right.
She's half naked. Or 3/4 naked.
All right. I'd like to see that part where she says something. Or does some sort of acting ability.
Yeah,
And this
like
to me is not acting.
Some acting.
All right, let's take a break. It's obviously upsetting Fred. You really think about divorce?
It crosses your mind?
I'd be lying if I said it didn't cross my mind.
Really?
Jackie Martling's wild 78-minute comedy CD or cassette is only $10 plus $3 shipping and handling. Buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING.
It's Oscar time, which means the biggest pre-show spectacular is heading your way with Joan Rivers.
The biggest fan of yours, Joan.
I'm the biggest fan of yours.
You're doing great.
Joan's going to be live on the red carpet, greeting Hollywood's finest as they gather for the Academy Awards.
Does it open up and have a dress underneath? Yes, it does.
Get the lowdown on what the stars are wearing and what they're doing.
When I worked with the director, I thought, hell, if he can do it, so can I. I won't tell you who that is.
E's Live Academy Awards pre-show with Joan Rivers, Monday night, March 25th at 7 Eastern. The next best thing to an invitation.
You want your own wife kidnapped. I just need the money. Her dad, he's real well off.
From Joel and Ethan Coen comes a homespun murder story. Fargo is the first great film of '96. A brilliant macabre thriller. An American masterpiece. Utterly original. There won't be a better film this year. 2 thumbs up. Way up. Fargo. Rated R. Now playing at select theaters.
Tim Conway's back, and he's hauling in a whopper. It's Dorf Goes Fishing, this year's funniest comedy home video. Let Tim Conway, as that master sportsman Dorf, show you everything you've always wanted to know about fishing. Go back in time to man's first fishing method. Let Dorf show you what to wear, how to clean your day's catch, how to get in shape, the joys of fishing with your spouse. What are you waiting for? Call and order Dorf Goes Fishing today.
Like, I tell you, it's like you say, can I handle this anymore? And you start thinking about divorce, and you go, wait a minute, maybe I won't get divorced. I'll save myself the money. I just take all the money out of my account, move it to another account.
That's all.
And just move.
Oh, I can still.
Ways to hide money.
I still remember the feeling sitting there and watching my wife get kissed on the stage. It's like a very weird feeling.
Yeah, and no offense, Jackie, your wife's in place. The community might see.
What community?
No community. There's 6 chairs.
For the community.
It's a free play, and there's 6 chairs in some guy's living room, and his wife's making out and pretending.
They put him on an apple orchard.
Yeah, I mean, don't even get into it with your wife. I could set her straight.
The one thing I can say for Nancy, she never accepted a role without too many lines.
Yeah, at least she has some
just
lines
to be
in
on
it.
stage.
But I was commiserating with Fred, saying it must be really impossible to watch that because just
well, listen,
watching
you married your wife. She was into this dopey stuff, so that's your cross to bear.
Bailiwick.
That's your bailiwick. Fred didn't bargain for any of this. Sitting there making out.
I didn't bargain for a stripper.
All right.
If I'd wanted a stripper, I would have married a stripper.
Forget it. Just put it out of your mind. You might have to get a divorce.
But I just got to say, when you're talking about it.
Get a stripper.
When you're talking about it and you say, oh, yeah, now Fred's wife is stripping on stage, you really can't imagine it until you see. I mean, it's just.
It's awful. You really think about divorce?
It crosses your mind?
I'd be lying if I said it didn't cross my mind.
Really? Yeah. Wow.
Wow, Fred.
He's upset.
He waited a long time.
He's putting in his time. He gave her a chance with it. Okay, you want to be in the play. But how long is this going to go on? How long is this guy going to be tortured? Let her play a retard.
Retard that keeps on her clothes because she doesn't seem to notice that part. Know that part.
Play retard. Which is easy.
She'll be the retard.
A nude
who
retard.
strips.
A nude retard.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Give me $1. Put $1 in my beach wing.
All right.
I love you, Tony. Tina, it's a great one.
No, because to see Fred suffering like this is just really.
You ought to go to one of them counselors. They don't know anything, but it'll give you something to do.
Let him go to the show. Pays
What does he need a
$70.
counselor for?
You don't need a counselor. His head's screwed on straight about this. How did my wife started doing that? When am I going to have a part in your movie?
Does she ask you that seriously?
Yeah, seriously. And I go, you know what, Allison? You really stink. She goes, why is that? I said, I'm talking seriously here about a huge production, a movie. Which is going to be the story of my life. It's going to be a wild movie. And all you can keep saying is, can I be in the movie? You sound dopey. Listen to what I want to be in the movie. I mean, it's like, and I shut her right up.
Yeah, you fix her good.
Yep. How?
Yeah. Yeah, Jackie would like to take lessons.
I'm consistent. It's like raising a child. You got to be consistent.
He has never indulged her once, Jackie.
Nope. I said, oh, yeah, you're going to be in a movie. Get in the bed right now. I'll put a camera on us, and we'll see what you can do for the movie. Here's your movie, honey. I said, you never acted in your life. Why would I what do you think, I'm amateur hour? Just because you're my wife, I put you in a movie? You're completely not into show business. Now, you're in show business? Yeah, I want to be. I said, yeah, you want to be in? Well, why don't you go call Gary Marshall? He's a top director. He's making a movie right now.
Why has it got to be your movie?
Why has it got to be my movie? Go into somebody else's movie. For Christ's sake. She should go to Hollywood and be a failed actress porno hole. Divorce her, divorce her, divorce her, divorce her. Got a lot of faxes about Fred's situation. Just real quick, and then we'll get right to the news. Hey, Howard, I'm putting on a backyard play, and I'm looking for someone to get naked and bend over a picket fence. He's wondering if he can hire your wife.
What's it pay?
Fred, get rid of her. Is your wife even looking for other work? Be a man.
Some points.
Be a man. Put your foot down. She disgusts me. Oh, yeah, F. Jackie.
I agree with everything that man said.
Here's another guy, completely different guy. Fred, be a man. Put your foot down. Demand some respect. She's your wife. If you let her walk all over you, you'll live to regret it.
Already am.
You should have stopped it a long time ago. Demand some damn respect. Be a man, Fred. Oh, he's a soft-spoken guy, this Fred.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know, he's the guy women are always saying they want.
Yeah,
somebody you can talk to,
and then
somebody...
And then you get him and you abuse him.
Yeah.
Fred, a word of advice. Throw away the bloody socks. OJ. Fred, you fool, dump the... And he uses the C word today.
Oh, boy.
Oh. I may use that word.
Fred is a pathetic pussy whip faggot. Signed a friend.
I'd say pussy whip, but...
I think he means faggot in the sense that you're not a man.
You're not standing up for
Right,
yourself.
not as a homosexual.
Right.
Although you might be a homosexual.
I might be.
Right.
Century's still young.
Fred, do yourself a favor. When you give your wife an injection, use a condom because this marriage will fail. You don't want to knock her up. Here's a guy who says if you would put it out over your 1-800 number, he would pay $29.95 just to see.
Yeah, he'd pay to see Fred's wife do her thing.
Yeah. Dear Fred, get rid of that idiot bitch of a wife you have before she F's you over completely. If you think she's being faithful to you, you must be an effing idiot. Fred, protect yourself. Seriously, go to a lawyer and prepare your effing self, you poor dope. Yes, you're supposed to make her quit. If she starts resenting you, kick the bitch out to the curb. She is a useless piece of garbage.
Jeez.
She should go to Hollywood and be a failed actress porno hole. Divorce her, divorce her, divorce her, divorce her. Signed, Bill Clinton. No.
They're pretty vicious.
They are. Let's see, Howard Stern. I can't believe you're being such a hypocrite. Throughout your career, you have shamelessly leered at and pawed numerous women. Listen, let me tell you something. I get paid for it, at least. And at least I'm doing a broadcast where I'm talking and doing things. This woman is just taking her clothes off and humping guys. It's a big difference. I'm not doing porno movies and having sex with women. Big difference.
It's not almost in private.
Yeah. For God's sake. There's so many faxes here, I can't even...
You can't get through them all.
Yeah, please.
There's a theme there, though. Nobody has taken Allison's side.
No, they all see it, Fred. Disgusting.